you commit, make sure you honor it. In his letter to Shaikh al-Mufid, our 12th Imam says to him point blank, he gives him the precise reason as to why people like me have no access to the 12th Imam. He says, وَلَوْ أَنَّ أَشْيَاعَنَا وَفَّقَهُمُ اللَّهُ لِطَاعَتِهِ على اجتماع من القلوب في الوفاء بالعهد عليهم. If our followers, listen carefully to this, these are the words of your living Imam. If our followers, أشياعنا, then the Imam makes a prayer for them. Even though he's highlighting their flaws, but he prays for us. He says, may Allah give them the support and the backing to obey God, to be in His service and obedience. If they were united in their hearts to fulfill the commitment that they made, the commitment that they made to the Imam, if they were united in that, in fulfilling it, لما تأخر عنهم اليمن بلقائنا ولتعجلت لهم السعادة بمشاهدتنا. He says, had that been the case, if they were willing to fulfill their commitments, then the honor of visiting us would not have been delayed for them. And the pleasure of being in our presence would have been made available to them. And the Imam then says that they would have met us and they would have known us. Because you might meet the Imam but never recognize him. But the ability to actually have an audience with him and be able to recognize him, the Imam says that would have been made available to them if they honored their commitments. Then the Imam says, وَمَا يَحْبِسُنَا عَنْ رُؤْيَتِهِمْ. What stops us from being able to meet with them? In other words, the way the Imam speaks is as though he's saying, we yearn for you. I would love to see you. But there is a physical barrier. I am unable to see you. You are unable to meet with me because of this. Why? He says, because of the reports that we get about them doing things that we don't expect from them. مَا نَكْرَهُهُ وَمَا لَا نُؤْثِرُهُ مِنْهُمْ. We hear things, we get reports about them committing things that we hate and we despise, meaning acts of sin. And the things we least expect from you. In other words, the Imam is saying, you're better than this. You're better than this. You can avoid this. It's not worth it. Not being able to see your Imam because of a sin is not worth it. Our problem, my dear brothers and sisters, according to this hadith, is exactly the problem that the Kufans suffered from. A lack of commitment. The Imam says, he says, you're not committed. You're not willing to fulfill your promise, to honor your pledge to us, which was to try and follow us. Didn't Amir al-Mu'mineen say to someone, he said, when you commit these sins, you embarrass us. أعينوني بورع واجتهاد وعفة وسداد. Help me out here. Help me out. You want my intercession on the Day of Judgment? I want to give you my intercession. But you're not making it easy. Imam al-Sadiq said that when you commit a sin, it makes us look bad. Imagine that. I mean, other than the sin being a transgression against God, the fact that it brings disgrace. Most of us wouldn't do things that would bring disgrace to our parents, to our family, to our tribe. The Imam says every time you commit a sin, it makes me look bad. It brings me dishonor and disgrace. Don't do it. You're better than this. So